Hello again, welcome back to A Work of Art. I'm happy to see you back. Today I'm going to do a video on dry skin and makeup and how to make that go on nicely throughout the day in a very dry climate. Just give you some more little thoughts on what we're looking at here. I'll be 49 in January. So I look younger than some people and older than some people, I guess. And lots of freckles from being in the sun, and most of me is kind of pretty even, fairly even, so I do like to wear a foundation that has good coverage to even out and blur out the little freckles I got when I was a kid. And also just as far as like a lot of the products we put on the skin, we do a lot of things with powders and contour powders and things like that have things that dry you out, and they make my skin look really, really tired and taut and dry as the day goes on. So I'm going to on a kind of a mission to kind of stick with kind of more creamy products and more hydrating products. And to prep my skin before I do my makeup, today I'm going to do a serum by Estée Lauder. And this is our Advanced Night Repair Serum. It's a really amazing serum for kind of plumping the skin. It has hyaluronic acid, which is a moisturizing gel that's found in our skin naturally, down deep in our skin, actually down below the dermis. And as we get older, we lose some of that collagen and elastin, and we lose some of the hyaluronic acid as well. So this is just a way to kind of add some hydration. And I'm going to pop that out really fast here. And then the thing I found that finally has been helping me the most, besides my little dog Spike that's right here with me, is castor oil. So I've tried so many different oils, and I keep thinking they're going to do the job, and they're just not rich enough for me. So this is from Sprouts, and this is Home Health castor oil, 100% solvent free, whatever that means, cold pressed. And this one really, really does go very well under foundation. It's quite sticky, and it smells like Chinese food. So I don't know what kind of where castor is a plant. It's not a wheel or something on the counter. So I'm going to wipe the oil off my fingers. I'm going to apply another gel that's a very, very nice hydrating gel. And this one's by Clinique. This is a Moisture Surge. This is a ginormous size that I bought a while back, and I haven't, of course, now I have my hands, they're slippery, so there we go. And I'll take a little dab out of the top here. So just a light pink gel. Has green tea in it, which is amazing for minimizing problems with sun exposure, sunburns. Just living in Arizona, it's super, super dry. And trehalose. Trehalose is a really cool ingredient. Trehalose is actually the gel inside a saguaro cactus. Saguaro cactus are only found in Mexico and Arizona in the Saguaro Desert. So if you find that in a product, you'll know that it's coming from our home state. So that's kind of a fun little thing I tell people when they come into our store and they're from Arizona. They don't even know that we're doing that. So now I have hydration. Because I have the gel on top of that, it's going to be more creamy when my foundation goes on, and just nice and light texture. So I'm going to go ahead and do, since I wanted to do more coverage again, I'm going to use my Milani Conceal Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. This one is in, I think, Porcelain. It's Porcelain, yes. So I'm going to do actually a pretty good amount of it. So I'm going to do a pump and a half. And I like the idea of using brushes and tools like that and sponges, but lately I just, with wanting more coverage, I'm going to be happier just using it with my fingers. And then we'll just kind of pat it out with the beauty blender. I wore this over a matte primer the first time I tried it, and it was pretty for about an hour, and then it got really dry and patchy, and it's not their fault, of course. Just so now my skin and my face match with the rest of my body. And believe it or not, this will actually get drier probably in about 5 hours. I'll be dry again, but at least right now, soft and hydrated. Now the trick is, after doing that and you're doing foundation or makeup afterwards, you don't want things to grab and be too intense. So I'm going to do a really light application of product with my brushes and all that, and just use a little tiny bit. Yeah, I did see a couple new products. I was watching a video with another girl named Holly. I forgot her name. I'll have to remember her name for next time. Anyway, so she recommends the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula, and also she also has a couple of the butter blushes. So I bought those two so I can just have a little play with that. So like when my eyebrows are all out of whack. So I'm gonna go ahead and do primer on my eyelids. This is my favorite Effacernes Lancôme concealer as my primer. I have one little spot on my eyelid from going to tanning beds in Alaska during high school, trying to look cute for proms and dances and things. It's a little darker than my skin, but it's okay, it's fine. It's gonna be underneath under eyeshadow, so we won't even think about that again for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna throw some colors on my eyes just to give some light and brightness. This is Creme Brulee from the Chocolate Bar palette from Too Faced. Today's my day off, so I'm just kind of playing around and experimenting with some of these new products that I bought. I also bought 2 more blushes from Milani, and they're really pretty. They're quite light. A couple of ones I've seen recommended. I just knew I couldn't wear those because they were too dark or too something. Anyway, so it's a nice light little. Oh, my little boys right here. Here's Spike. Hey Spike, say hi to Spike. Little cutie dog. Okay, and then we'll do a little highlight of the brow bone. This is Champagne Truffle. These smell so yummy. I do have the peach, sweet peach palette, and I know that people are talking about how much they don't like it. The colors look beautiful in the palette, in the actual compact, but whenever I layer a couple more colors than I should have, like if I go into 3, 4, 5 colors, they stack and they get really muddy. So I thought I would just skip that for today and do another gentler look. So I'm going to go into milk chocolate. I'll just go ahead and show the palette. This palette has lots of dust in it. I'm not really knocking the dust off so much because why waste the product? I'll just pick it up and leave it in there. I don't throw my palette around, so I don't really want to waste it. I don't have to. I'm using all brushes from Estée Lauder. I just like to do brushes like if they all match in a certain tutorial. This is really pretty. I like this one a lot. While I'm doing this, my little dog is licking lotion off the back of my hands, which is kind of funny and kind of gross. But he's my little love. He's my little cutie. I lucked out, and when my employees at my store was willing to take one of my shifts and give some time to get some rest, because I've been so tired with our gift purchases at 2 different brands that I manage. So it's really crazy. I'm the manager for Estée Lauder and Clinique at Macy's. So it's a great store. I love working there. The people are amazing. I have great friends there who are very good helpers, and whenever I need them to come over to my counters and help and all that. But at some point we just get really tired, and so I was tired yesterday and I'm less tired today. So thank you, Sarah. So let's see, what should we do now? We'll do a little extra color in the outer corner. Just kind of get some more depth to the corner there. I'll do the hot chocolate. No, I'll do hazelnut. Hazelnut's really pretty too. That's one of my favorite colors. I use hazelnut quite a bit. I use the creme brulee quite a bit. I mix these. I use the white chocolate with champagne truffle, and I mix those together because the two together, one by itself is too light, and one's too pink and too frosty. So by combining the two, I do that quite a bit, and that's a nice way to go. So this is hazelnut. This is a funny little brush. It's kind of an odd little brush. It has a little shape to it, like a little divot in there. And I don't see a lot of these brushes like this shape, but the Lauder company created this for us, so it's a little bit of depth in the corner there. And that's actually a look I like a lot. I'm very much on the smoky eyes and keeping the warmer tones. And then for fun, you can always add a little extra pop of something. I'll do a little bit of this pink strawberry bonbon, which looks like it's a matte. I can't remember if I've used it or not ever. So I'm going to just kind of grab a little bit of that and tap it on my lid right over the iris. Yeah, it's kind of fun. So it kind of makes it a little bit more like ice cream, like Neapolitan ice cream. Yesterday, my husband, he texted me and asked me to bring home 4 gallons of Neapolitan ice cream. And I walked down the grocery store lines, and there wasn't a single one. So even different brands, nobody had it. I just couldn't even, so I had to call and say, hey, I'm so sorry, but you're not going to get that. So I got them 2 Rocky Roads. So he'll be good for that, I think. So kind of like that, I'm going to take my blending brush and just do a little bit more blending out and smudging out. Yeah, this is so pretty. This is a really pretty palette. This is my favorite of all of the Too Faced palettes. So there's that. I'll probably just do liner later on, but I'll do my thinking about that actually. Put my mascara right back. Oh, Sasha, come here. Come here. This is my other little buddy. This is Sasha. Here you go, Sasha. He loves to hang out with Mom. She's our beautiful girl. Okay, put you down there, little girl. Okay. So I'm actually going to tight line under my eyes here. This is a Kohl Kajal pencil from Estée Lauder. I'm a little bit more safe to use this mirror here. I'll just go about 2/3 of the length of the eye. On days when I'm working in the store, I actually do a lot more liner on top, but this is faster and easier for one of my personal days. So get more depth in there. I'm going to reuse the mascara, Lash Paradise. And then we'll go into the bronzer and the blush before too much time goes by. So this is the kind of Brazilian smelling Murmuro Butter bronzer, recommended by another YouTuber that's super pale skin. This actually is really nice. This is going on really safely. It's not getting so dark and crazy. Should I get in my brush and we'll just contour a little bit on the nose. Okay, shorten the nose a little bit. Don't have to, but why not? And then grab the butter blush. This one's super pretty, actually. Easy. A little bit of lippy on here. This is a Mega Melon Chubby Stick from Clinique. So pretty fast, easy. Skin's really hydrated looking. Little cute girl still over here on the nice screen. And yeah, I'm kind of happy with how this looks, and it's going to be just a fun look for for the day with my husband. We're going to have dinner and enjoy the time together. Thanks so much for watching.